What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about some of my personal NBA basketball unpopular opinions. Nobody has asked for this yet, but I just thought of doing it, and it was getting pretty late, and I had to think of a video idea for today. So I was just doing unpopular opinions. Okay, so the first one is that Nikola Jokic would be better if he was not a center and like a 6'4" or 6'5" point guard. Now, we've already seen with Luka and a bunch of other point guards that not necessarily that you need athleticism to play the point guard position. It's just you need playmaking, finishing at the rim, and obviously a little bit of shooting. And with Nikola's dribble moves, although he is a center, he has pretty decent dribble moves. And he can get past defenders pretty easily. Because he is a center, it would be way easier to get past them with easier dribble moves, as to say, because the point guards would obviously be up close to you and they would be expecting dribble moves and centers wouldn't be. So this is kind of a 50-50 one, but also for him to be as good as he is right now, he would have to gain a little bit of athleticism and speed, but his shooting's fine. It's actually better than fine. He has pretty decent shooting. I think he shoots like 40 to 45% in the past couple of games, but probably career about 30% or 36%, which is decent. But yeah, I just think he could be a type of Luka person where he can shoot, he can play make, and his passing ability is also very underrated. But he would need to gain athleticism. Another one is that I think, personally, Jimmy Butler, if Jimmy Butler and Kawhi were on the board and I was rebuilding a team, I'd want Jimmy Butler, even though Kawhi's most likely the better player, Jimmy Butler is obviously a better passer, and Jimmy Butler can help my younger players grow, and he's a great teammate. Kawhi is not known to be very vocal, so that makes him less of a leader, but Jimmy Butler is being very vocal on the Heat, and that's how they got to the finals. And he can also very much get a 30-point triple-double with his finishing ability, his underrated mid-range shooting ability, and his passing and rebounding, which is also very underrated because he's very tenacious. And my other opinion is that Luka will be better than Harden in 5 years, all time. And my reasons for this is because currently, right now, Luka's averaging like 30-something points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists. And I think if you average those stats for even 3 to 4 seasons, you're going to be known as one of the greatest players, like Westbrook, who would average a triple-double, most likely a 20-point one. And although he's known as kind of selfish, he's still a very good player and will definitely make it to the Hall of Fame. And Luka, I think, is Luka's very underrated in his ability to shoot the ball and to pass the ball. And he's 6'7", so he does rebound pretty well. He doesn't rebound like a center, but I mean, he can rebound when he wants to. And I just think he's also a better teammate than Harden, because as you saw when Harden was in Houston at the end of his span before he went to the Nets, he just didn't care. But Luka, I feel like, would care until his run was over with his team. And I also think that this is not on my list of unpopular opinions, but I think Luka is already in the Basketball Hall of Fame. And my reasoning for this, I know I'm going to sound a little bit crazy, but my reasoning for this is that the Basketball Hall of Fame isn't the NBA Basketball Hall of Fame. It's the Basketball Hall of Fame in general. Dino Radja, for example, played like 4 seasons in the NBA, and he got into the Hall of Fame. Not for his NBA play. He averaged like 8, 3, and 2, I think, or something around that. But he won a bunch of EuroLeague titles. I don't know where he's from, but he won a lot of championships there. He won a lot in the leagues that they had there. And it's the same with Luka. Although I haven't seen him personally play on those teams, I know he won a lot of things for the EuroLeague and in those types of competitions. And like, you can get into the Basketball Hall of Fame. I think it's 7 players have gotten into the Basketball Hall of Fame that didn't play a single NBA minute, which is, I mean, I think one of my opinions is I think that they should have just an NBA basketball one and then just have like all the other ones, because I feel like the NBA is almost superior to all of them, like college basketball and EuroLeague basketball and all of those, just because of how much the NBA is worth and all that stuff. But yeah, stuff like that is why I think Luka's already Hall of Fame-esque, because also I think he won Rookie of the Year, and he's also very much averaging a 30-point triple-double, and that's only been done a couple of times before. And even if he does that for a season and then just goes down to like 27-7, that's still a very good NBA career. And also, I think he's an MVP caliber player, and voter fatigue is very real, and I don't think Giannis will win his 3rd title in a row, as an MVP. I think Luka or LeBron will win it just because nobody wants Giannis to be the MVP so many years in a row. I honestly, personally, don't think that Giannis is that good. I just think he's people love him, and that's why he gets so many votes, because his like story's really inspirational. Like, he came out of Greece, a small town in Greece, and became one of the best NBA players, but I just don't think he's that good, because he always uses the Euro step, and I think that's a travel, and he clearly can't shoot that well, and I think any player's better than him. I personally think one of my other unpopular opinions is I think that KD is better than Giannis, just because KD has a shooting ability and Giannis clearly doesn't, even from the mid-range. And also, Giannis, you can just put 2 people, like 2 centers in, and just wait, and he'll just chuck up threes and he'll make maybe 1 out of 5. But if you leave KD open, he's going to make them. And also, Kevin Durant is one of the greatest scorers of all time, in my opinion. And he can get to the rim, he can shoot, and he can just score when he needs to score. And I also don't think Giannis is that great on defense. I just think he almost sits in the paint and just waits for people to come into the paint, while Kevin Durant can play perimeter defense while also playing interior defense. But that's all my unpopular opinions. These are all off my head, but I didn't script any of this. So if I got a couple of stats wrong, I'm sorry. But that's pretty much the end of the video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And this is Finn. Always remember to keep God number one. That's it for me. Peace.